it's wonderful to see you, Don.
Wait a minute, they're still cheering.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut him off. Well, I'll let you finish. Don, this is, Yeah, everything all right?
It's great, great.
You know how many times you've been here?
Hairdo. Hitler had one of those. You got a new thing. All of a sudden, you're going to get an umbrella, and I'll find you skipping in the park.
This is the 8th appearance you've made on this show.
I'll drop my pants and fire a rocket. This is the 8th time. That's exciting, really.
It is. Well, yeah, for me it is.
Wife and I can move out of the motel and get to a big house. Look at all these people. God bless them. Look at the way they dress. Torn jeans. Jesus.
Yeah.
This guy all mustache and a trick-or-treat shirt. What the hell, where do these people come from? They must be out in an alley saying, "Can we see the show, Al?" Nobody, I'm dressed like it's at a party, for Christ's sake.
I know. You and I came dressed very well. And
don't put me with you, please. I know who I am. I remember when you were doing football and baseball, and all of a sudden they gave you this little thing and you skyrocketed.
Yeah, well. By the way, as you know, not only am I excited, but my Uncle Frank is especially excited that you're here
Uncle
tonight.
Frank, and God bless you. Hey, Frank.
Yeah.
God bless me. And your grandfather.
Yeah, first country. Thank you, Don.
I know him when he was a cop in New York, and he used to stand on the street and go, "Psst, you got a minute?" I don't know what that means, but you laugh.
It's his first grandchild.
Jimmy, I know him since he's a kid.
Yeah.
At the Elegante in Brooklyn.
Yeah. Shut up, Frank. He does. That was a nightclub I started in Brooklyn, New York, right. All Italians and Jews, and the Italians just sit in the front and go, "When is it going to get funny?" all classy guys.
Well, you've
with
come
the guns in the pocket.
A long way.
I'm not finished.
I'm sorry. I don't know how to talk.
What's the matter with you? I'm a guest. You just sit there like you do. And wait for me to be finished.
Well, I do want to say congratulations. Toy Story won the Golden Globe Award, and you were a potato in that. That's got to be exciting.
16 years, Mr. Potato Head. John Lasseter came to me down to my house and said, "Listen, Don, you're going to be this show, Mr. Potato Head." I said, "I don't do cartoons. Leave me alone." And now it's 16 years later. I got a big house with hunting dogs and a whole thing. So it was worth it. You know what I mean?
I would think so.
But he always says, you know, you should see it. It's for grown-ups, too. It really is. But when I first started, Lasseter was always the kind of guy, I just wanted to check, you know. He said, "Listen, Don, you're going to be... Bucket, the band can't see me."
I'm sorry.
So he said, "Now you look like you're in the toilet."
I don't know what to do. I'll move like back.
Anybody got a magazine? Look at it. The son don't want to laugh till the old man okays it. Look at that. God bless you. I spoke to Border Patrol. You're going back. Hey, there's no voting. You got in here free. There's no voting. Anyway, so what was I saying?
John Lasseter, the guy who runs Pixar.
So, you know, to do the thing, you know, you just say, you sit in the booth and there's nobody there, and with a microphone. He says, "Now, Don, you got to understand, when the duck gets sick, you're Mr. Potato Head, you got to feel sorry for the monkey, and then the elephant is tired, and the bird is..." I said, "It's 6:30, I want to go home." I don't give a crap about the elephant or the monkey. You know, 16 years later, get a nice check, you know, and now I worry about the animals.
Did you go... Did you go to the Golden Globes or the parties or any of that stuff?
I'm too big for that.
You're too big for that?
I went, Brad Gray, dear friend, gave a party, and Disney and the Toy Story people gave a party. We went to that and had a couple of vodkas and met a few people. I met Jeff Bridges for the first time. Lovely guy. Yeah, nice guy. Came over to me and said, "I'm Jeff Bridges." And I said, "Get away." Anyway, no, I didn't say that. He's a lovely guy. And all the actors.
Did you know his dad, Jeff Bridges?
Oh, I did. Yeah. I knew him when he had the bathing suit and was diving for fish. Anyway, you people don't remember that, do you?
It's an old show, but
yeah.
Hey, your friend.
It's murder when you work with a dummy. It's murder.
Your very dear friend Regis made a big announcement on the air yesterday morning, or the morning before last, saying he's not going to be on the show anymore.
Yeah, I'm sick about it.
Anyway, you and Regis are very close. And
we're dear friends, and it was time to walk away. I mean, you know. I mean, the man was on the show and started to wheeze while he was talking, you know. You know, Notre Dame and the Irish and the priests and the whole thing. I'm fed up with it. And the little girl next to him was going, he's going to go. He's going to go. Anyway, so it should be exciting. Yeah. No, Reese had a great run, and I love him dearly. He knows that. His wife, Joy, is not here tonight. She's a stripper, you know.
I did not know that.
She works in Cleveland, quietly. But
did he call you and didn't tell you what was going on?
He calls me on the phone, you know. And so I say, you know, Reed, the show last night wasn't the morning. Once in a while I get up that early when I'm not taking a shot at the wife.
Yeah.
Anyway. No, hey, when you're married as I am, I'm married 45 years, God bless her. And I guess you never saw her. Anyway, see, that joke will cost me. No, when you're married 45 years, it's not like you young people. You know, right away you get in bed going, come on, Charlie, let's go. Yeah, yeah. When you're married 45 years, you say, you got a glass of water? Let's get in the tub first and get cooled off. See, Jews don't do that. We circle a bed and get an estimate. Anyway,
Regis,
yes.
Now, are you worried now that Regis is going to be out of a job that he will want you to pay?
What do I care what he does, Regis?
Well, you go to dinner, he's going to want you to pick up the check.
No, let's not get crazy. No, he's a very wonderful man. And you know what? When you think about his career, God bless him, so many years, and to be as warm, to know the gentleman really is a treat. To be on the serious side for a moment, really to know him has been a great treat for me, and you know him too.
Yeah, he's a great guy.
He has a great style and a great deal of class. And I'm going to miss him on the air, but I'll see him socially, and we hang out. Well, because when we go out socially, he's great, you know. He goes, did they recognize me? Anyway, you know, it's annoying, you know what I mean?
I'm surprised, I have to say, that you were not invited to the White House state dinner for the Chinese president. I think you would have been a wonderful addition to that meal.
Absolutely. Jews love chicken chow mein. Absolutely.
How many times have you been How many times have you...
Wait a minute, I like that remark. Wait a minute. No, how many times have I been to the White
House? Yeah.
I think about 8.
8 times?
Yeah. What do I win a prize?
I
had a great relationship. Ronald Reagan, rest his soul. I knew him when he was governor, and then he was an actor, and we on the roast, the Dean Martin, rest his soul, the Dean Martin roast. Had a great time with Ronald Reagan. He was great. And then George Bush, God bless him. You know, I was at the inaugural and did a show, and Frank Sinatra said. They said, we're going to have Rickles. It was the Ronald Reagan inaugural. He said, we're going to have Don Rickles. Frank said, we're going to have Don Rickles on the show for the inaugural for Ronald Reagan. And the cabinet said, nah, what are you, crazy? We're not going to have him. What? And Frank said, you don't have him, you don't have me, you know. And he said, look how quiet it got. He said that. Of course, he had a gun on him. Anyway, I can say that because his guys are all dead. Anyway, give me a minute, because everything I say, I'm going to do up in my room later and laugh my ass off. Funny
so he insisted that you be a part of the inauguration.
And I got on the show, and I got out there, and I never know what I'm going to say. And it was a great night, you know, with kidding the cabinet and everybody, and they were all wonderful to me. And then Ronald Reagan was great, and he became president, and I didn't hear from him. But no, he was always so nice. And the guy, I met Clinton just for a few minutes, a charming gentleman, but I only met him at Clint Eastwood was on it, you know. Mm-hmm. Do you know Clint Eastwood?
I've met him, yeah.
He's a lot of fun, isn't he? Anyway. He and Robert De Niro, how'd you like to be with the two of them on New Year's Eve? Mother, come on, this is funny stuff, Ma. Ma Barker's sitting there going, come on, Ma, I'm funny. Gee.
In
my
March,
mother loved me. Anyway.
In March, you're going to do 2 nights at the Orleans in Vegas. How many years have you been doing Vegas now?
About 52.
52 years in Las Vegas. And I went and saw you at the Orleans. And really, it's a fantastic show. And if you've never seen Don live, or if you have seen Don live, I couldn't recommend it more highly. This is, and really, like, for you, it's amazing at your age. And I hope you take no offense, but
No, I'm not offended. No, I'm not. I'm serious. I'm 84.
But it is incredible to watch you on the stage. It's like you got hit by a bolt of lightning or something before you go on stage.
Well, it's true. It's all of us, even at your age, and you're still a young man. But when we get out there and the light goes on, it's either a prison break or do a show. You know what I'm saying? So I'm coming from Brooklyn, you know, every time I see a light, I go, run, Charlie, run. But, you know, it's great because you got the energy, and young people, that some of you are here tonight, that still come to see me, and I'm very flattered because I just exaggerate all of us, and that's what I do. They say the insult guy. Listen, after 50 years, I hurt nobody. I'm never mean-spirited, and I have a good time, and I enjoy myself. And I say this from my heart. I am the greatest living comedian.
I agree with you. Don Rickles, everybody. Not only will John be in Vegas, you can see him January 28th at Ruth Eckerd Hall in Clearwater, Florida, and you're going to be playing with Joan Rivers there, too,
Yeah,
right?
she's a wonderful artist. Yeah, I'm going to be with her, and she doesn't know it, but...
Don Rickles, we'll be right back with the Boom Room.
God bless him. Look at the way they dress. Torn jeans. Jeez.
Yeah.
This guy all mustache and a trick-or-treat shirt. What the hell, where do these people come from? They must be out in an alley saying, can we see the show, Al? Nobody, I'm dressed like it's at a party, for crying out loud.
I know. 8th appearance you've made on this show.
I'll drop my pants and fire a rocket. This is the 8th time. That's exciting, really.
It is. Well, yeah. For me it is.
Wife and I can move out of the motel and get to a big house. Look at all these people.
It's wonderful to see you, Don.
Wait a minute. They're still cheering.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut him off. Well, I'll let you finish. Don, this is yeah, everything all right?
It's great, great.
You know how many times you've been here?
Hairdo. Hitler had one of those. You got a new thing. All of a sudden, you're going to get an umbrella, and I'll find you skipping in the park.
This is the